עוד יותר, יוצרי התוכן של ישראל.
We finally made it happen.
Yalla.
I want everyone to know we were supposed to have Zach
נכון.
on this podcast like 2 or 3 times, and then either
What
he
a
didn't-
diva, huh?
אני?
No, it's not you, it's not you.
It was you once. You were supposed to come, and then you canceled. Your back pain, remember? You had back pain or something.
You had back pain from carrying all this asbara bullshit.
נכון. נכון.
That was really funny.
I carry the weight of Am Yisrael on my
Am
shoulders.
Yisrael.
That's right.
Am
Oh
Yisrael
my
Chai is a lower
God.
back pain. You know.
Zach, welcome
Thank
to the
you so
Olim TLV
much.
podcast. We're so happy
So
to have
excited
you.
to be here.
For those who don't know, Zach Margs, Zach Margolin, aka Zach Margs on Instagram. He is our husb, our warrior. I can't even say that with a straight face.
No.
He is
Yes.
a husb, a warrior. Zach and I met almost a year, I would say a year and a half ago at
Yeah.
Nabi Yuna. He slid into the DMs. Do you want to tell the story?
Accidentally. Firstly, now Noah's... She thinks she's too cool for Nabiyuna now, but she was a big Nabiyuna girl back in the day.
I was a big good.
I am not...
Shout out. Nabi Yuna. No,
What does that mean?
it's a coffee shop.
Okay.
It's a coffee shop.
Nabiona. Okay.
The Olim were famous for going to.
Nabiona?
Nabi Yuna, yeah.
And I was in
Okay.
Tel Aviv on my own. I had no work to do. I had nothing to do. But I didn't have any friends either. So I went to this coffee shop and I sat with my laptop and pretended to work. I literally had nothing
Just
to do.
AK checking girls out.
Just I had my laptop and I sent a photo of me on my laptop with a coffee and I wrote the caption as unofficially an oleh. And I sent it to the Olim in Tel Aviv account because I followed it and I loved it. But I had no idea who was involved. And then this girl next to me is just like, hey, you just sent me this photo. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, my name's Noah. I run the Olim in Tel Aviv account.
That's how we met.
And that's how we met.
Yeah.
And the rest
That's
is
so
history.
cool. Okay, so first question, Zach, how many girls you slept with? We ask that every guest, right? Every
Every guest. Yeah, you have to answer.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Not as many as you, Chaim.
No,
Oh,
no,
good
no.
answer.
So 3, nice, very
answer.
nice. Okay, so tell us. I'm really interested in knowing, like, how did you start, like, doing this? Like, what happened?
So it all started.
We all know what happened, but like for you,
Yeah. It started August 2023. Been coming to Israel all my life with my family. My parents would take me here as a kid. So grown up
Originally, you're from
from London. Mamash Briti.
Mamash Briti.
Didn't
Okay.
grow up speaking Hebrew. My parents don't speak Hebrew, but we're a big Zionist family. We come to Israel every summer. In the winter, we'd come to Eilat. In the summer, Herzliya. So I grew up around Israeli culture, did all the Israel tours with my school, with FZY. So I was around it. And I felt like I was pretty good at impersonating the Israeli accent.
That's true.
And
You
then-
are very good.
Toda. And then one day on the beach, we were in the beach
La La
in
Land.
2023, La La Land. I was being a basic tourist that I now make fun of. That was me. I'm there with my friends. We had this waiter that was really just your typical Israeli chutzpah waiter. He was like taking the food away before we'd finished. He was trying to get his attention. He would not. We asked to change like one thing, and he was like, "Look." So he basically walked away, and I just rolled up my sleeve. I was wearing a white t-shirt. I bought one of the bucket hats in La La Land because he was wearing one, and I just, for like fun, just was impersonating him to my friends at lunch. And then my friend Emma was like, "We need to film this. It's so funny." So she filmed it. I edited it, posted it on my phone. I made my Instagram unprivate just to post that reel.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's August 2020.
August 2023.
Nice.
And then the video did like 1 million views on TikTok and Instagram like overnight, and I couldn't believe it. And everyone was like, "Come up to me, oh, you're the waiter," and it was fun. And it wasn't meant to be anything more than just that one video.
That's
It was like
crazy.
my second last day of the trip. And then from there, it just, it spiraled into trying more things. Elal security was the next big one, and some Jewish stuff. And then October 7th happens 2 months after. All eyes are on Israel.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about it. The whole world is talking about war and hostages, like rightly so. I just felt like maybe this is my opportunity to offer some light and maybe a different
true.
lens of Israel
Yeah.
in that moment. And from then decided to take on the responsibility of bringing joy and making Jewish people, non-Jewish people that support Israel laugh and feel good, even if it's just for 30 seconds, just relief. And that's what I've been doing ever since.
Through
That's
roasting
awesome.
Israeli guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it started by roasting Israeli guys, and
now
now
it's
it's changed to
evolved.
just roasting myself. But it's all good. It's all love.
Oh my
Wow,
gosh.
that's pretty awesome.
What's been your weirdest experience while making a video? Besides the mascot, you know the TLV mascot? The big guy who's always running around naked.
Bat-Yam mascot.
Bat-Yam's.
Bat-Yam's mascot.
Well,
yeah.
we coined him as the TLV
Yeah,
mascot.
I don't care what you coined, but he's from Bat-Yam.
He's
He's
from
from Bat-Yam,
Bat-Yam,
yeah. Zach and I made a few videos with him.
I've seen them. So funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
had a
turns
nice-
out he's like a. I don't want to say it on because I don't know, but we're done, right, with him?
I think we're done. We had some fun. It was like I got into bed with him. Like that
For a
was
video.
pretty weird. To be honest, I'll do anything for a joke. Like if I think it's gonna be funny, I'll literally do it. So I'm constantly getting like
So
slapped in the
funny.
face or like water dumped on me and things like that. If it's funny. So, but that was pretty strange.
Was that your
awesome.
most weirdest?
I think so. I think that was a pretty weirdest one. Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Getting in bed.
Getting
with
in bed.
A 60-year-old.
Is he 60?
I don't know, 50.
I think he's in his 50s.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, but I also got in the fountain with him. On
That
Adam.
one was
That
so
was
funny.
crazy.
And he picked me up. Yeah.
Insane.
Oh my god.
That was crazy.
That
Would
was-
you do that, Matan, for a video?
No.
No.
I'm not so proud.
Oh
No,
my
no,
God.
but that's awesome. Like I used to like, I look at your videos sometimes and I'm like, how the hell did he
Managed to get this.
manage
You
to
know,
get?
a lot of people ask me like, have you got like a crew with you? Like, are you arranging in advance? I don't arrange anything. I'm like on the tayela or I'm in the shuk and I'm just, excuse me, can I borrow you for 1 second? Can you just like throw this water on my face? And
Awesome.
that's what it's like in Israel. That's why I love Israel, because it's just like
Yeah.
you talk to anyone, excuse me, can you help me? And they'll either tell you to fuck off or they'll be like,
Right.
Ken, baro.
Yeah.
And there's no in between.
That's true. That's so awesome, actually.
Zach, we love having you in Israel, coming to do all these videos and all these things. Would you ever consider making aliyah?
I'm always considering it.
And what's
I'm
holding
always
you
cons-
back?
She loves getting people in that corner of like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't love Israel enough? No, feel free like you do whatever. Like,
No, I do. I would love to make aliyah. It used to be because I was working in a full-time job in the UK. Now I'm doing this full-time.
What did you used to do for a living?
I was in real estate. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like Yechiel, right?
Yeah, like Yechiel, yeah, he was also in real estate. I was in real estate as well. I'm a bit older than him, so I've been doing it a little bit longer.
Oh, actually. How old are you?
I'm 30.
Oh, okay.
Gonna be 31 next month.
Oh, Mazal Tov.
Ah,
Are you
hey.
celebrating here in Israel?
Betach.
You're
Yes.
going to come.
Wow, Yala,
Awesome.
you have to come.
I will. I promise I will.
So yeah, I was working in real estate. I come from like my family's all in real estate. That was like what was meant for me on paper. And my dad describes this as like a good hobby.
Like every
Classic
dad.
Jewish
Yeah.
dad.
So that's what I was doing before, and I kind of like couldn't leave that yet because I wasn't, this wasn't a living, this was a hobby, and now thank God I've been able to turn it into a living, and I'm loving it so much. So now it's more like I'm traveling so much because of this that it doesn't necessarily make sense for me to be based in Israel permanently, but who knows?
How do you feel about like what's going on in the UK right now, like regarding the pro-Palestinian thing?
Listen, it's tough. Like it was crazy. I think the first march, pro-Palestinian march in the UK after the war was organized on the day of October 7th. Before like we'd done anything, like we hadn't responded to anything, the first march.
It's like they knew.
It was like the massive, like they organized it. This came out recently. They organized it on October 7th. Like in my city, it happens. We see what happens. Everyone's in shock. They're planning a march. Like it was crazy. So we've seen shocking scenes. Like I live in a fairly Jewish area. We put all the hostages posters up, and the next day they were all torn down. So it's like, it's just crazy. And I think it's not just the UK, it's Europe, but
I know it's Europe, but like
I'm very proud to be Jewish British. Like I'm very proud to be from the UK.
like you should. It's fine.
I love the UK. I think obviously it's, we've seen some of the terrible things. I was speaking to one of my mum's friends. I sat next to her on the plane here. She got arrested for literally standing up and holding up a poster
Saying what?
on a bench.
Like
She wasn't
a
saying
pro-Israel?
anything. She was just standing, holding the sign. And one of the people on the other side like accused her of assaulting her.
Oh, nice.
So they arrested her, and the police said we have to take her word for it. And they arrested her. She was in a cell overnight. She's like this lovely Jewish woman, Jewish mom.
is
Like
crazy.
she was in a cell overnight.
Wow.
Going on a year. So the UK, yeah, there's
Pro-Palestinians lying. That's crazy. That's insane.
It's
I
Never
would
heard of
never
that
believe.
one,
I
yeah.
would never believe.
It's messed up, but like I also have a lot of non-Jewish friends in the UK that are, you know, I think if you're in Israel or in the US and you look at the UK, you think, oh my God, this is crazy, like London's fallen. But actually, when you're in London, there are a lot of people that are on our side that really do support Jewish people, and not necessarily just Jews. I have even Muslim friends in the UK that are really, really supportive. And I've done videos with them, and it's really nice to feel that as well, because it can feel on social media sometimes they're like, oh my God, the world's against us. But like,
It looks like
it does. But actually, you know what? There are more people than you think are with us. And
that's good to know. That's very comforting.
And that's nice for me, yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, to keep.
I don't like this look on her face.
Yeah, she's always waiting for like
something's brewing. By the way,
yeah.
I plan just to reference this. I plan nothing. I know nothing about this podcast other than I'm being
That's
here.
how it should be.
That's how it should be.
I arrive and the Israeli guy who speaks half English hands me a contract fully in Hebrew, and he's like, "Giver, right name here."
Yeah.
I'm like, "What am I signing?"
We own you now.
And then Matan's like, "We need to start in 2 minutes. Just sign the thing."
Yeah, that's what we do.
I think
we did the same thing to Brooke.
To everyone.
Yeah.
I possibly could have just signed like my life away.
No,
That's
you're
what
fine,
you did.
you're fine.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what you did.
So
This is actually a question I have that I made up for both of you guys.
Okay.
How does it feel to be the two most wanted Husbara warriors?
I don't think I'm like I don't know about him, but I don't think I'm like I don't.
You're definitely you two are the most
No,
wanted
no,
Husbara war heroes.
me can him.
No. Exactly. I think he is like
Most
more-
wanted for what? Like most wanted like today, or most wanted like to arrest?
Oh, he's got British accent.
Today.
That's amazing.
Of course, you're one of the most wanted. Do you know how many DMs I get about you?
Yeah, but it's not. It's okay. I'm not gonna get into it. But like,
he's being humble,
No,
and I
I'm
respect
not.
it.
I'm being completely honest.
Okay.
I don't because I'm not like hanging out where you guys are hanging out. You know, like coffee. What do you call it?
Nabiuna.
Nabiuna, whatever.
I don't go there.
No, we invite him. He just doesn't come.
No, I wanna like I really want it, but just I feel weird in like social situations with people I don't know.
I get that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I know you and Yechiel are awesome, and I love you guys, and I feel very comfortable around you guys. But like when there's a lot of people that I don't
get
know,
that. Yeah.
because Noah loves to just invite random people
I
that
do
don't
that.
know each other, and
I
it
do
makes
that.
me so mad. So I usually don't. But like when I do come, you seem like a very like organized group of people, and I feel just kind of an outsider. So I don't know.
Bemet?
Yeah.
I'm like actually not so much like that, because coming from the UK, I don't do anything like this. Like Shabbat dinners, I love it with my family every week. And I honestly stay in a lot of the time in my apartment. I live on my own. I see some of my friends. We don't really do anything. Like in London, the scene is different. So when I come to
Right.
Tel Aviv, and every night I'm meeting new people and doing new things, I feel like alive when I arrive in Israel. Like instantly, I feel
It's a
just-
community.
And I actually love meeting you. I love being in a situation where I don't know people and I can get to know them.
But
And
Matan, I think for you it's also different because like if I'm in Ola and I'm sitting with all Israelis, I feel like an outsider.
Yeah.
All the time.
Same for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
That's the
it
same
makes
for
it makes
me.
total sense.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying to like talk to people
But it's
and but it's
Yeah.
it's hard to make the same conversation in Hebrew over and
Correct.
over again.
100%.
So it's super hard to make the same conversation
Right.
in English over and over
yeah,
again.
one thing I'll say about you, Matan, is that I went to see your show live,
That's
and it
true.
was so good. I mean, you did how long? Like an hour and a half? Maybe an
hour 15.
Hour 15. The whole thing is in English. It's so funny. He
Thank you,
doesn't
man.
stutter once. He tells me he's doing the same show in Hebrew like the next day.
Yeah.
I know from doing stand-up, I've been doing it a lot less time than you have, but just to do a show in my own language is the most nerve-wracking, stressful experience. I'm worried, am I going to stutter? Am I going to hit the punchline wrong? To do it in 2 languages and be as good as you are
Thank you so much, man.
is honestly, I have so much respect for you for doing that.
Thank you.
I have respect for anyone that gets up and does it. To do it in 2 languages,
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Well,
He came to my show. I was really excited to see him.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I think the fact that you can do, you do stand up as well. It's easy to be funny online. You know what I mean? Like with the editing and you have a picture in your head and you have a video that you see it in your head before you even film it. And now when everything falls apart, you can tell like, okay, it's fine, it works. But you don't know for sure that a joke is working until you say it on stage. You don't like you obviously you know what's funny, but you don't know like the exact reaction you will get. Some jokes that I've been written and I was like, I think it's a solid joke, and then people come to you after the show and be like, that was my favorite. And you can never, like, you told me about your favorite one. I was like, you know what, that's my favorite one too.
Yeah.
And that's how you know, like, you're in the same head with someone.
The phobia joke.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite joke of all time. And when somebody is pointing out my favorite jokes of the show, I'm like, okay, this guy gets it. This guy gets it. So that's
I missed that show, right? I was out of the country, I think.
Yeah, you didn't went to that show, but like it was that moment that I realized this guy knows, like he understands. So that was the moment.
Yeah, what a guy.
Zach, since you're so good at impressions, that's what Zach does.
Amazing.
I want you to give us your best impression of me and Matan.
You do impressions of Noah?
No, he's never done one.
I've been.
Oh, you just put him on the spot like that?
Of course.
She says I do one impression. It's just a generic Israeli accent like this, talk like that.
Try to do an impression of me. And
What other
feel
impressions
free to
do you know?
roast me.
What other
I
impressions?
really don't. That's the thing. I don't do impressions. Like, I just do the Israeli one. It's the only one I can do. Noah. You know, things are really hard with Olim and it's really stressful. No, but like obviously like I'm studying and that's really hard and it's great. And obviously like my parents are super proud of Olim, but obviously coming from a real estate background, that you know,
Yes.
And you know, dating's really hard in Tel Aviv. The guys.
You say hard like that.
Oh,
It's
really
my
hard. But you know
God.
what? I've really missed you.
Yeah, I really missed you.
I really missed you. We need some one-on-one time when you're here.
That was really good.
Amazing. That was so
That
good.
was really good.
That was so good.
Okay, now Matan.
Matan, oh my God. I just, basically to do Matan, I just say something that's going to get me cancelled and this is
That's the impression.
Matan. No, because Matan is Israeli, but his English is so
so
strong. He
good,
doesn't
yeah.
sound, he's not talk like make mistake in English. Like,
I do sometimes.
I can do a Matan impression.
do it.
Okay, let's do it. Let's hear it.
אבל חיים שלי כפרה, אבל אני מנסה להסביר, החיים שלי כפרה.
Yeah, that's how we talk.
Yeah.
Matan speaks to me in English, so.
That's true. But like our conversations are mainly like, listen. Listen. I'm trying to. Okay. I know. Okay. I love you. Okay, I love you.
Literally, that's what it is.
That's our conversation.
That's literally what it is.
So
And
my
every time
friend,
Matan sends a voice note and it starts off with חיים שלי כפרה, I know it's something he's pissed off about.
But my friend, we text and Noah texts me in English and I answer in Hebrew because it's way easier for me. Sometimes I start in English and then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm just translating. So my friend is looking at my phone and I'm texting. She's looking, and it's the first time I realized that it looks weird. You know that it's too different, and we talk like back and forth, like we talk, and of course, like don't worry about it. And she writes "Chaim Shali" in English.
Yeah, I do.
I do that as well.
Yeah.
I write a lot of words in Hebrew and English. I can't write in Hebrew.
Hebrish, we call it.
Yeah, I can speak Hebrew okay, like not obviously on your level, but I can speak fairly. I can get by. But reading and writing is really poor. So what I use the feature where you speak to the iPhone and it writes it out.
It writes it out. Okay. So you do a lot of Hebrish. That's what you're talking. Okay.
Hebrew. And I write in English like Chaim Shali Kapara, Ein Alayich.
Kapara with a C or with a K?
K.
Thank
With
you.
a K.
Thank you.
It was always a K for me.
It was always
Some people use a C.
Yeah.
That's weird. I've
Happened
never
to
seen
me.
this.
Yeah. I know. Anyway, so she looks at my phone and she was like, who are you texting? And I was like, oh, no, I'm from Olim and TLV. And she's like, why is she writing to you in English and you responding in Hebrew? I was like, because it's easier for me in Hebrew and it's easier for her in English. And we both know the same, like we both know the languages.
Yeah.
And she's like, I've never seen it
That's
before.
fun. You know what?
Like,
Now that I think about
entire
it,
conversations.
That is, now that I think
Because
about it.
when we started talking, like I knew she knows Hebrew, but I was trying to practice my English. So she speaks English to me. I was like, I will respond in English. If she speaks Hebrew to me, I will respond in Hebrew. But we talk all the time, and it's so hard for me. Sometimes I was just like, no, okay, sababa. I just write.
A lot of people think that I speak fluent Hebrew, so I get a lot of people writing to me and talking to me in Hebrew
because
all the
it
time.
sounds like you do.
And I don't, and I'm sometimes too shy and embarrassed to be like, I don't understand. So I have to guess, like based on their like body language or like whatever. What are they saying? A compliment? Are they asking me something? And if they're asking me something, I just either say ken or no, and I just like, I guess. I sometimes.
I thought you know, like 10 minutes
Oh,
ago.
yeah, it's
I was like, he
basic.
knows Hebrew.
No, I know Hebrew.
Basic
Like I know
Hebrew.
basic Hebrew. Every time I come to Israel, I learn a bit more. I'm
awesome.
actually doing Ulpan at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Hey,
really?
I wanted to get better because my Hebrew, I learned at school, and then I was having lessons like 2 years ago, and now I just learn like just being here, talking to people, and like making mistakes and learning. But
It's amazing.
yeah, people do talk to me. People always write to me, and it's annoying. Like I'm too proud to be like, "Can you write in English?"
Yeah.
So I'm like, copy, paste into Google Translate, translate it.
Okay.
There's something funny on this actually. I'll tell you. I used to use Google Translate all the time to speak to mainly Israeli girls or the people I would talk to, and I was too proud to write in English. I wanted to write in Hebrew, but in Google Translate, it always assumes that you're talking to a man.
Oh,
So
know
like
that.
in Hebrew, it's
Okay.
different, like ata or at.
That's
like
true.
it's ata ra'eb
wow.
or at ra'eva. So it's different. So I wanted to be correct, and I thought, how can I do this? You can't like, there's no setting. The way to do it is you add a woman's name to the end of the
Oh.
thing. So like if I'm gonna ask like, would you like to get a drink tonight? It will say it to a man. But if you write, would I like to get a drink tonight, Rachel? It will change it to a woman.
Fascinating.
But you have to remember to delete Rachel.
Oh, did that happen to you?
This
Olim?
happened.
No.
I said something like, what time are you? The girl's name, let's call her Hadass.
Okay.
I said, what time are you coming over tonight? Rachel.
Oh,
With that like
no.
eggplant emoji, yeah.
That's funny. Wait, I have one more impression I want you to do.
Okay, go.
Sorry to change the subject, but
Tell me.
we have a lot.
Okay, no.
Do your best Elal
Elal.
impression.
Shalom. Something like this.
That's true. That's,
Yeah, this is as a kid, I didn't even know, like I can't even say it. Like
Wait, do it one more time.
like
So good.
I just grew up hearing that and I
It's
didn't
so
know what it
good.
meant.
Gbirotai v'rabotai, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's true. That's
Shalom.
awesome.
They still
so
do
good.
it. I like it.
Elal's a shtick now.
Alal is
You have a solid relationship with them.
You know what's funny? I started doing the Alal security video like it was one of my first ever. In fact, actually in 2022, so 3 years ago, I did my first ever Alal security video. Did it on TikTok, never posted it on Instagram. Went really viral on TikTok. And it was just like a random thing that I tried and it was really funny. But people like, and I haven't posted necessarily an Alal security thing for so long, but it's still the one thing that people say, oh my God,
wow.
you're the Alal
Alal
guy. The Alal guy.
That's nice. That's awesome. What is your favorite TV show
Of all time,
of all time?
I'd probably have to say Curb Your Enthusiasm. Just growing
Really?
up. Yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm was.
That's
You know
interesting.
what? This is a random one, but I think you would love this if you haven't seen it.
Let's go.
Nathan For You.
Nathan For You?
Never heard
Nathan
of
For
it.
You.
What is that?
He's a Jewish guy called Nathan Fielder, Canadian. He is one of the funniest comedians I've ever seen in my life. It's one of those like, it's like Ali G style, like it's real
Oh.
people he's interacting with.
Oh, okay,
And he's
okay.
playing like a character where he's just graduated from business school with like B grades and he's advising businesses on how to like improve,
God.
but he's giving them terrible advice. But because it's on like a TV show, they think like they're going to take the
Oh,
advice.
no.
It is no, like he
Where can you find this?
I think it's on Paramount or like YouTube. It's on YouTube. He
Okay.
like tells like an ice cream, a frozen yogurt place that he thinks a really good way to gain attention is if they do a poop flavored yogurt. And they like do it. And it's like, and he's deadpan.
Oh, my
He does like,
God.
he wants to, he found out that his brand of jacket he wearing, the guy's anti-Semitic. He like, or a Holocaust denier. So he creates a rival brand that's like all the money goes to Holocaust awareness and he convinces a store to like, this is so fucked.
Oh my
He convinces
God.
a
Say it.
store to let him sell the merch in their store and like to raise awareness for the Holocaust. And they're like, yeah, great. So he like literally like builds like Auschwitz in this guy's
Oh,
store.
my God.
That's so. That's.
So bad. Like you open the oven
Wow.
and there's like a skeleton.
from
Oh,
from
my
England?
God.
No, he's Canadian.
Oh.
But bro, I promise you, Nathan For You.
Nathan
hands
For
down
You.
the
I'll
funniest thing.
check it out.
You will love that.
I'll check it out.
We have a little game, guys.
Okay.
Okay, wow.
It's
oh,
for
God.
both of you.
I love
That's why I'm
Both
not
of you.
reading,
Don't
because I
read.
want to be
Don't read.
surprised.
Fact or opinion game. I'm gonna say a statement, and you both have to say whether it's a fact or opinion.
Okay.
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 Ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Number one. Israelis are the most direct people you'll ever meet.
Most what?
Direct.
Fact.
Fact.
I thought you said erect. Also fact.
Direct.
That's why I was like, what?
Not erect.
Fact,
direct.
nonetheless. Fact.
Next. This is gonna be good.
Oh my God.
I love this little bromance that we have going on here.
Why not?
Wow,
I love this guy.
It. I love
my
it.
God. Yalla.
Living in Tel Aviv is more stressful than living in any other city.
Opinion. Some parts of Tel Aviv are very stressful. Some parts of Tel Aviv are truly like relaxing.
Than any other city in Israel? If I change it to
Oh,
that.
in Israel.
In Israel, you know what?
I've never lived anywhere in Israel. So, I've been
You know
to-
what? Fact. I'll have to say fact.
Yeah, living in Tel Aviv is more stressful.
Living in Tel Aviv is more stressful than any other city in
City in
Israel.
I thought you meant in the world, like any other
No,
city.
so if I change it to Israel,
Israel?
you haven't been.
I haven't been.
Yeah.
I've been to Eilat.
It's not stressful.
It's the
pretty chill.
opposite.
It's pretty chill.
opposite of Tel Aviv. It's the exact opposite of Tel Aviv.
El Al is the best airline in the world.
Opinion. Don't get him in trouble.
No,
Say fact. It's
think,
okay.
No. I think El Al is the best and the worst airline in the world.
Okay,
at the same time.
elaborate.
It's the best because I just feel so safe. It's so iconic. You know they're gonna get you to Israel. Like whatever happens, like they ain't canceling. They're gonna get
Yeah.
you there, whereas everyone else is canceling. But like, come on, El Al. Like I turned around. I was on El Al on the way here. I was desperate to pee. Desperate. I turn around and look at the back. There's like 12 guys queuing for the bathroom. I'm like, oh my God, like this is crazy. I was like, wait like 20 minutes. Turn around 20 minutes later, there's still 12 men. Wait, and I'm like, oh my God, what is happening here? So then I'm like, I have to get in the line because I'm dying. I go to the line. It wasn't a line for the bathroom. It was a minyan.
Yeah.
It was a minyan on a flight.
my
That is
God.
so funny.
It was a minyan. Also on the flight, same flight, a woman, she was an elderly-ish woman. She was on the aisle. She passed out on the plane and she fell into the aisle.
Oh, wow.
So what would happen on any other airline? They would be like, ladies and gentlemen, is there a doctor on board? Please leave space for the aisle. Literally, as soon as it happened, you had like 10 Haredi guys being like, we need a minyan. And they started davening over her.
Oh,
the
my
alarm
God.
announcement had to be like, ladies and gentlemen, please clear the aisle. We have a doctor
so
coming
funny.
to have a helper. And they're like davening over her. So like, best and worst.
Best and worst. Okay. So it's opinion.
So it's opinion. Nice,
opinion.
yeah. Ben Gurion Airport is a therapeutic place.
Fact. For me, fact. Fact.
Explain.
As a
Matan
tourist,
shaking
As a
his head
tourist,
here.
maybe.
as a tourist, you come and the moment you see that like walkway,
The ramp.
the ramp, for me, like that is
therapy.
just, it's like I'm here. Then it's a little bit stressful going through passport control. But then after that, like, even when you come home and you got the fountain, you get like an aroma or a McDonald's. As a kid, I grew up kosher. So like I couldn't have McDonald's in the UK. So like the one time I could get McDonald's is in Ben Gurion Airport. I could have like a burger from McDonald's. So for me, it's like coming to my favorite place, a reminder like where I am. So it's
That's so cute.
I think that's pretty awesome, but I
Yeah.
think that's the main difference between like tourists and Israelis.
Israelis, correct.
Because Israelis, Ben Gurion Airport is such a
It's
stressful place.
not therapeutic.
Such a stressful place. But for tourists, I can
get
get
it,
that.
yeah.
I get it.
So fact or opinion?
for me,
Fact.
Okay.
For me, opinion.
Okay, nice. Eyal Shani hates Israel and his best restaurants are in New York.
Hates Israel is wild.
Hates Israel is
Hates
wild.
Israel.
It's wild.
Have I been to his restaurants
You
in
de-
New York? Did I? I
I
don't know if
don't
I've
know.
been.
I've been to the Miznon in New York, yeah. I think it is in Jersey.
I don't know.
New York too, yeah.
We did Hassalon for my
Yeah.
birthday last year. That was fun.
That was really fun.
Yeah. I took a mortgage out to pay for the dinner.
Yeah, you did.
But it was fun.
So opinion?
I think opinion.
Opinion.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Hates Israel is
Hates
crazy.
Hates Israel and Jews.
Last one. Israeli girls that move abroad are more desirable than Israeli girls in Israel. Hint, Noah Kochva.
Opinion. I don't know.
Fact.
Let's go.
Only because of the example.
Oh, let's go. No, he's such a sweet person. She is.
I love
Awesome.
I agree.
Okay, guys. That's it for the fact or opinion game. We have
Okay.
other games, don't worry.
Well
but
played, well played.
You guys,
played.
you guys did good.
I think before we move to the next, we got the hot takes.
No, we have more.
We have more. Okay, so do one more and then okay.
No, we have like other topics. Why would you want to
What is the next topic?
talking about some Brit Olim stuff?
Oh, that's interesting. Let's do that.
So I wanted to ask, you know, we have the American Olim. Matan knows American Olim well. He's gotten familiar with Italian Olim. I feel like British Olim, not so much.
Not so much.
Not so much, yeah.
And I really want to.
Yeah. As a Brit, what do you say to the crowd claiming that American Olim are better than British Olim?
Who's ever said that? No one has ever said that.
Everyone.
What are you trying to do?
Listen, I told you I'm very proud to be British. I have a lot of American friends here, but like, you know, British people, I think we're just a bit more like chill and like cool than
Polite, 100%. Polite, I can guarantee. Fact.
Fact.
British
Can I
people
tell you
are-
something? That, and this is kind of like Americans, but more about Americans and Israelis. That I described. This is like how I describe the difference between Israeli people and like other people, like British and American. I would say that an American or a Brit will tell you that like you look great, and then go behind your back and say, "Oh my God, they look terrible." An Israeli will tell you you look terrible, but then give you their shirt to make you look better.
That's nice.
And I think that's what I love. I know it wasn't the question, but
Yeah.
that's what I love about
that's-
being
I like
in
this
Israel.
pivot.
Like they'll tell you like
Right.
you look not good, but then they'll help you.
They'll help
Yeah.
you. That's true.
Like rather than like tell you look great
Be
and then
fake,
yeah.
yeah.
So that's so I know it was you asked me a British and American, but I just feel like
No,
Yeah,
that's
no,
awesome.
I like the
I got the joke that I think one of the most famous jokes about like men and women is that a man will talk shit to your face and kindly behind your back, and the woman is the other way around. Like he'll see you, how are you, you piece of shit? Like, and then you leave, and he's like, he's a great guy, I love him. You know. And then a woman would be like, oh, how are you? I love you so much, I missed you. And then the moment she leaves, like, that bitch, I hate her. You know. So that's I think
So
I
true.
feel like it's kind of the same.
but British and American, I don't know. Like I love my Brits. Like
You got a community here of like British, like
So
Olim?
I was just about to say, people often say that British Olim are super exclusive. They only date each other and have very annoying accents.
Annoying accent, never.
What are your
No.
thoughts on
I don't
that?
agree.
the accent. Listen, the accent. It has its weight. Like the accent goes down very well. You know, I walk into. It's actually exhausting. You know, I walk into a room. I'm instantly the most interesting person in the room. Every time I'll say water, like bottle of water. Say bottle of water. Bottle of. Oh my God, bottle of water. So the accent, no. But are they exclusive? I'm trying to think. Who are my British Olim? I don't think so. Like maybe like Brits and South Africans kind of hang out as well.
They do.
Aaron Morales dating a British girl. So there you go. They don't date.
Bridging the gap.
Bridging the gap.
Yeah.
I haven't
Bridging the
dated
gap.
one British girl.
How do you think Israel can appeal to more British Olim though? Because, you know, I don't feel we have a decent amount, obviously not as much as Americans, or like, I think.
Because there are more people. Like,
Yeah, but I
it's-
still feel like they're like a little underrepresented.
I agree. I think maybe one of the reasons is that Israel is so close to the UK. Like it takes
true.
me 4 hours to get here. So to go back and forth is
True.
very easy. Whereas if you live in New York or Dallas or wherever you're
Right.
from, it's an effort to get here.
It
so
is.
like to go back and forth. So it's so easy to just come to Israel, like come for August, come for Sukkot, come for Pesach. It's really easy. I think it's a lot less. It's not so normal to make aliyah. I think in the UK.
Yeah.
Okay. But you got like a community of like British people.
Yeah, I've got some British friends here. Like I have like one of my best friends from school made aliyah like 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So I see him a lot when I'm in Israel. You met Josh.
Yeah.
And I have some other friends from the UK. But you're right. Actually, I'm trying to think. I can't even count more than like
Yeah, see,
5
exactly.
from the UK that like I'm actually friends with. Yeah, no,
That's
not
interesting.
that easy.
That's interesting.
So someone who creates, most of your content is about Israelis, right?
Right.
What's your take on why Israeli men have such a bad reputation abroad?
Why do Israeli men have such a bad reputation abroad?
Is it because of your videos?
No. Hey, I resent that. My videos are just like a fun, playful,
Right.
exaggeration of what
Right.
Israeli guys are just, I think they're just super blunt. Like they just tell direct love bombers.
Yeah.
I think they're love bombers. I'm kind of low-key a love bomber.
You are high-key a
love bomber. Like they want come to my imam for Shabbat
Yeah.
tomorrow and they'll bring you.
Right.
But then the next week they'll like do it with another. Like I feel like it's just like they're not. There's no like. I want this. I ask her. If she don't want, she don't have. So they just ask you straight away. They're not shy.
Right.
So like, and they're so cool and like you know they've been in the army and they're like interesting and like handsome. Like look at this guy as a khatir. But
World's Most Wanted Bachelor.
די כבר.
But yeah, they're just maybe, you know, they do it to a lot, they speak to a lot of girls like that. They make I think they make a lot of girls fall in love with them.
Feel special.
Feel special. They're very good at making girls feel special.
Yep.
That's true.
Confirmed.
Before we continue, yesterday at my show in Ariel, okay, I got a gift for the podcast. I got a letter for the
You're
podcast.
so annoying. I saw this sitting and I was like, Matan, what is this? He was like, it's not for you.
It's not for you.
It says Tanoa and Matan on it.
Why are you touching things that are not for you? She, a girl named Cherut. I call her Freedom, obviously. So Cherut hands me that after the show. She's got a birthday coming up next month, and she's like, "This is for the podcast, but for the English podcast,
Wow.
for you and Noah." So.
That is so cute. Oh my God. Look.
That's our.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, she's amazing.
She is
Wow.
amazing. Cherut.
This is so sweet.
And she wrote a letter.
She drew
Can I
that.
read it?
Yeah, please read it out. She asked me to ask you to read it out loud in the podcast. So
Hi, Noah and Matan. Just wanted to say that you guys really help me to improve my English and also always make me laugh. So please never stop, in caps. Love and appreciate you so much, Cherut. Also, my dream is to come to the pod. Can I? Please, please, please. We'll make it happen.
okay, Cheruta, thank you so much. Happy birthday! And this is awesome.
This is really sweet.
That's our
This made
first.
my day, week, everything.
That's our first gift of the podcast.
Yeah, to many more.
To many more, and thank you so much. That's so.
She got
so
the bangs
sweet.
right.
I know, she did
She
get
got the bangs.
The bangs
Wow.
look good in this picture. In this one. They don't always look good.
Wow.
Shout out to Cherut. Thank you so much.
That's so
nice.
sweet.
Okay.
All right, we're moving on to the last section, hot takes. We're going to discuss
Yes.
controversial takes.
Hot takes. My favorite. My favorite
Okay.
thing. My favorite thing.
Hot take number 1.
Yes.
Ready? You know this. You know what you have to do, right? Okay.
What do I have to do?
You have to say
Agree
if
or
you
disagree?
think agree or disagree.
Okay, fine.
Dating Israeli woman is like an extreme sport.
I agree.
Agree.
I agree.
Wow, that was easy. That
As
was
an
one
Israeli, I
Yeah,
agree.
I agree, but I've learned. I've got better. Like I
Yeah.
started as like, you know, when you like play
British
like a
dating
PlayStation game, you're
etiquette
like
and, like-
beginner, then you move up to amateur, then you're
Yeah.
like professional.
You dating anyone? Or is it complicated?
Situationships.
Situationships.
Yeah.
Because I think I can.
No, I'd say no.
He's looking at
No,
me.
no.
No pressure.
No, I'm not trying to like.
No,
put
I
you
know.
on the
I don't
spot
put
or
it this way. I'm not in
anything.
a relationship.
So because I'm thinking about like Israeli girls that I know that I can set you up with, like to date, like for serious, purposes. Okay.
Okay.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
okay.
take it offline.
Sababa.
Okay,
Take
but
it
that was an
offline.
easy yes.
Easy.
So
Easy.
it's not controversial.
Not at all.
Okay. British Jews are better Zionists than Israelis.
British Jews are better. I don't know many British Jews, so I'll let Zach take that
British
one.
Jews are better Zionists than Israelis.
I don't think you can ever be a better Zionist than somebody who's actually living here, but okay.
Ah, that's tough because I know some British Jews that are like, you know, super passionate, and then other British Jews that are like, nah. So I'd say like probably like no.
Not
Okay.
a hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then an Israeli, like come on.
Okay. Next one.
Mm-hmm.
BB is a DILF.
What?
Why would you ask
For
us
those,
that?
for
Like,
those
why
who
would
don't
you
know-
ask? Like,
for those who don't know, DILF stands for Dad I'd like to.
ask Brooke that, not us.
No, I actually think you should
it was
ask
submitted,
that.
It was
I have
submitted
no-
last week, so I
I
have
have
to.
no problem talking. I would openly tell you like
Someone's
I would,
a-
you know, like
yeah.
even as a straight guy, I
Yeah.
can tell like no.
Okay. Thoughts, Matan?
I don't know. That's a weird question.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. This one, again, was on our hot takes last week. It was actually the most controversial one, so I had to throw it in here.
That's interesting.
Yom HaZikaron is a good excuse to slide into an ex's DMs.
Oh my, into whose DMs?
Into an ex's DMs.
Oh, an ex's?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's
wild.
Never done it. Never done it. But it's
Like,
been
listen, I just
done
wanted
to me.
to-
so
yeah, no,
maybe.
that's what I'm saying. It's mostly done to guys. Like, do you think a girl reaches
Not
out
when
to
I'm thinking about it.
Just like listen, I was thinking of you today. and
Thank you, today. Hope you're doing
I've
okay.
done it. I've done it. Not on Yom HaZikaron. I've done it on like Rosh Hashanah.
Okay,
And then
Rosh Hashanah.
I just wanted to wish you a sweet and happy New
sweet.
Year.
What should I sweet?
Okay.
What should
Also,
I
what are you doing
sweet?
later? You know?
I did it also Rosh Hashanah, and I think like Yom Kippur, before Yom Kippur. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He has a lot to apologize for.
Yeah. you know why for. I'm sorry.
So,
So it's been done to me.
Yeah, for Yom HaZikaron.
For Yom HaZikaron
Thinking
specifically. Yeah.
No one's done it to me, but
Well, you didn't serve in the army, so it makes sense. I feel like it's mostly for people who serve in the army.
Yeah.
I think that's, I would support that. That's,
Okay.
Yeah.
We're supporting that.
Last one. The Israeli Navy doesn't get enough hype.
That's
For
true.
For
context,
sure. Like for me,
everyone talks about pilots,
Nahon.
Air Force.
You're always talking about pilots. She is always talking about
No.
pilots. Like she's super supportive
Thank
of
you,
the
Zach.
army
No.
idea,
Thank
but
you.
pilots, I don't know why. For some reason,
It's my mom,
Noah
my mom.
Barazani is obsessed with Israeli pilots.
Yeah,
I don't know
My
why.
mom.
true.
But the Navy, no, it doesn't get
Kiafa
love.
Alatzma, okay.
No one really talks about the
Yeah,
Navy. No, you see like tourists, we're always wearing the green like Sahal t-shirt.
Yeah.
Is anyone wearing the Navy one?
No,
like,
I don't think so.
What's the logo? Is it
don't
the
know.
same logo?
It's the same thing.
Same thing. It's the same thing, but just no one talks about them.
That's true. That's true.
They don't get hyped up
They don't
enough.
get hyped enough.
Yeah.
And
It's like
the-
Shmona Matan does,
Yeah.
Golan, whatever.
And
What's
it's
it called? The Navy?
crazy.
What's it called?
Chelayam.
Chalayam?
Yeah.
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 It's crazy.
Yeah.
And they do such hard
Right.
jobs. And miyunim, how do you say miyunim?
The examinations. for
Like the process, like
Yeah,
the filtering
yeah.
process for Chelayam is crazy
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
So
definitely doesn't. No, it doesn't get as much respect as it deserves.
Yeah.
for
I
sure.
agree. I agree.
change it, guys. Let's
Shout
change
out to
it.
Chelayam. We love you guys.
Amazing.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
Zach,
Oh my
this
god.
was
That's it.
so fun. I'm so happy
It
this finally
was.
happened.
I'm so sad it's over. I was having such a
know.
good time.
Yeah,
It
we-
wasn't.
it's
wasn't
been
even-
an hour.
I asked Zach
been
if
an
he's
hour?
been on another podcast.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I've been on one, but it was like, Hasbara talking about his background. I was like, don't worry, this is
no.
gonna be-
This is a fun one.
This is
This
fun
was
one.
so fun.
Anything you want to say before we finish?
Just
Like,
a big
anything you want to promote?
No, like nothing. I'm not going to promote anything. I just think like what you guys are doing is so fun. Like it's such a fun vibe to come here. What you're doing is so amazing. I've seen you, and we're hopefully going to do something together later in a few months. Let's
Why
see,
not?
B'ezrat Hashem.
Maybe you know what? When I'm thinking about it, maybe I can, if you want to, maybe you can open one of my shows.
Wow.
It's a big honor.
Wow.
It's a big honor.
In English or Hebrew? Because you know in Hebrew,
I'm talking about English. I'm talking about English. I wanna, why not? Because we got the shows coming up. We got the 21th is a marathon, so it doesn't matter. The 20 month of May.
Yeah, buy
It's-
tickets if you haven't. It's gonna
Yes,
be amazing.
it's been going very well. Awesome. A part of like Erez Sefer's Comedy Through a Heartbreak. You probably know
Yeah, of
Erez.
course, yeah, I know Erez.
Awesome. And I got the June 4th, Jerusalem.
Oh,
And,
wow, nice.
And June 19th, Tel Aviv, which is where you were was like the 200 venue. I'm going to the 400 venue, and
In
it's
the same
almost
place?
sold out. Yeah, it's the same. Betzu in America, Zoa.
Yeah, Zohar, yeah.
Zoa. So
Wow.
check it out. Maybe because I think I have an opener, but I'm not sure. But if I don't, like,
Yeah,
I would
no,
love
we'll
it.
talk.
400 people. Can you handle it?
I can handle it.
Yes.
Kapara. Wow, as a chutzpan, can I handle it? Yeah.
No, why not?
As a chutzpan. No, yeah, thank you, bro.
But
Like,
you know,
we'll talk.
it's for me, it's so stressful.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm asking like,
Is your show?
yeah,
Wow.
it's my show, and it's
amazing.
with
English.
yeah, and I'm working with Birthright.
Nice.
So like 250 people from Birthright are going to come to that show. So I have to like bring it. So I'm thinking you is like really asking
good.
myself,
Could be good.
can we handle this? So you know what I mean.
good.
Oh, for sure. The Birthright? Oh my God. It's my audience. Like,
So we'll check it
Birthright
out.
kids.
So we'll stay in touch, and
Yeah,
guys, tickets are available on my website matanperetz.co.il, and also Olim and TLV are promoting it, which is awesome. So maybe you'll see Zach
Maybe,
there
potentially.
also. That's
Wallahi,
awesome.
B'ezrat Hashem.
B'ezrat
No, guys, thank
Hashem.
you so much for having me. You guys are awesome.
Love you,
Thank
Zach.
you.
You know I love you. Olim in Tel Aviv. If you don't follow Olim in Tel Aviv, follow Olim
Go
in Tel
follow
Aviv.
Olim in
You'll
Tel
see
Aviv.
all the funniest things in Israel. I sometimes walk around through Tel Aviv and I see something. You know what I saw? But I think you've done it. I saw this. I was walking home. It was like 3 a.m. and a guy ordered a woo and he was sending like a bucket on a string,
Startup Nation.
a rope down, and,
Startup
and he
Nation,
puts it
yeah.
up. Yeah,
That's
I think
crazy.
someone else did.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw it.
Yeah. In the Israeli TikTok was like buy us like a popsicle or
I saw
something.
that. Yeah.
So
So
that's
I
the
saw
thing.
it, and I saw it for real though, and I almost like filmed it, and I was like,
Should have.
yeah, this is the. She's always filming. We saw a dog like hopping up for some chicken
I'm
the other day. She's
always-
like, content.
Content always.
So it's no, it's really fun. And I love the
Awesome.
podcast. It's awesome.
Love you.
And they got it on Elal.
Amazing. That's true.
Right? You can
That's
listen to
true.
this
Our
on
podcast is on
Elal.
Elal. That's
That's true.
true.
Wow.
So
Amazing.
thank you so much for coming.
Zach.
Finally
Yes.
made it happen, which
Baruch
is
Hashem.
awesome.
And can't wait to see you guys hopefully perform together.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll check it out.
Bezrat
Bye,
Hashem.
guys. We
Bye,
love you.
guys.
Bye. Thank you.
עוד יותר, יוצרי התוכן של ישראל.
הפרק בשיתוף המרקט פלייס של אדיו, המציע למפרסמים להגיע למיליוני מאזינים בכל פלטפורמות האודיו, המוזיקה והפודקאסטים בארץ ובעולם.
רדיו.